This is TOS Television, your digital first Pan-African news network. I am Ruel Panao, and this is Africa Now. What legal expert Dr. Mukaseli Vimba feared has happened. South Africa's former President Jacob Zuma corruption trial has been postponed to May 26. The corruption charges are in connection with South Africa's multi-billion rand arms deal in the 1900s with French arms company TOS, the co-accused. Zuma is facing 16 charges, which includes 783 payments. The proceeding, which began on Monday morning and the High Court, held for a short duration. Still on judicial matters, the judiciary of Zimbabwe has been accused by the Justice Minister of being captured by external forces seeking to destabilize President Emerson Mnangagwa's government. His remarks come days after the High Court ruled it was illegal to extend the tenure of the Chief Justice by 5 more years. Ziyambi, without name-calling, said the ruling was a typical case of overreach which the government could appeal. The Congo's Parliament, Denis Sassou Nguesso, son of the Democratic Republic of Congo's president, has been chosen as minister in newly appointed government. The move comes after the previous government resigned early May in what is a procedural move after Sassou Nguesso's win in the March election. According to a statement read on public television Saturday night, the president's son will head the newly created Ministry of International Cooperation and Public-Private Partnerships. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. You're watching Africa Now. We move to business after the break. Do stay tuned. Welcome back. On the Africa-France Summit, African governments hope to boost development while they manage the massive financial gap the International Monetary Fund, IMF, in 2020 calculated to be at $290 billion by 2023. Specifically, Sudan's Prime Minister Abdallah Hamdok is hopeful that his attendance at the Paris conference will help wipe out a staggering $60 billion of external debt bill to the IMF this year by securing relief pledges and deals from investors. And to Egypt, the country's finance minister has said £308.3 billion is set aside for the economic entities in the new budget. About 57 economic bodies stand as the backbone of economic activities in Egypt. The budget, Mohamed Ma'id says, is to help them finance more investments to carry out national development projects. And to Nigeria's business story, the president of the Association of Senior Staff of Banks, Insurance and Financial Institutions says the current state of the Nigerian economy has made it important for workers to have the backing of the unions, as the present minimum wage no longer holds any value for workers. According to Onyinkan Olasanoye, all sectors have issues, and therefore workers must actively belong to labor unions to have a unified front and enable them to go the extra mile. She also advised against the plans of the government to sell any assets, as previously sold assets turned out to not be in the favor of the country in the long run. This is your digital first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. You're watching Africa Now. Developments on COVID-19 and sports coming up next. Do stay tuned. Thank you for staying with us. Following 14 months of closure due to the coronavirus pandemic, the Algerian government has approved a plan to partially reopen its land, sea and air borders on June 1st with full adherence to strict precautions. This decision comes with a significant improvement in COVID-19 spread throughout the country that the country has witnessed. The Council of Ministers, after a meeting chaired by President Abdelmajid Tebboune on Sunday, said in a statement that the first stage of the reopening will include 5 flights a day that will be scheduled from airports located in major cities. Ghana will begin administering the second jabs of COVID-19 vaccines on Wednesday, made possible by the receipt of 350,000 additional doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine through the COVAX facility. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo made this known on Sunday in his 25th nationwide COVID-19 update.
The target is to vaccinate some 20 million Ghanaians, i.e. the entire adult population of Ghana, by the end of the year. The beginning Wednesday, the 19th of May to Wednesday, 26th May, the deployment of the second dose of vaccines will take place across the designated vaccination centers.
And finally, in sports, American rapper J. Cole made his professional basketball debut in the Maiden Basketball Africa League that kicked off in Rwandan capital Kigali on Sunday, featuring 12 teams from across the continent. He played 17-51 for the Patriots against the Rivers Hoopers, scoring 3 points that contributed to the 83-60 Patriots win. The 36-year-old is set to, at one point, have considered a career in professional basketball and was a star at Sanford High School in North Carolina. He's expected to play in 3 to 6 games for the Patriots. And that is Africa Now. For more updates, do visit our website at www.TOS Follow us and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network. I am Ruwa Panawa. Thank you for watching.